So I wanted to do a run in Africa. I've narrowed down my selection to Timbuktu and Songhai, and I've decided to go with Timbuktu because Songhai is a much stronger nation. They have much stronger ideas, more development. So let's make this a little bit more challenging. Oh, and I also prefer the Timbuktu color. Let's begin and let's see if we can dominate Africa. And so here we have Timbuktu. We're going to complete our estate setup right now, plus 1 mana points for all of the estates as we usually take. Let's also grab a Mers officer rights. Let's pick one of the agendas. Just got this so we have over 40% influence for a Mers, and this will allow us to get a general, and we can also take the loans. Adopt the title of Khalifa, grant generalship. The general that we got is absolutely trash, so we're gonna get a new... Oh my god, where's the shock pips, bro? At least we got siege, right? Now, for our missions, to assemble a warband, we need to recruit one mercenary company. So we're gonna go ahead and recruit the Free Company. Just because we don't have a good general, I will also get the Sahel Company. Yes, this puts us over our force limit, however, I think we can afford this. This region is filled with gold mines, so we need like 1 or 2 wars and we will be rich. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a morale of armies or discipline level 1 advisors, but land force limit modifier is not gonna be that bad. Here we go, our mission is completed. This gives us mercenary maintenance minus 10%, yearly army tradition plus 0.50 for 25 years, and also, most importantly, claims on the neighboring provinces. So on the 11th of December we can declare a war on one of our neighbors. Okay, let's see what we got here. So Songhai allied Mali. Jenny has no alliances. Yep, so that's what we're going for. Rival everybody up. I guess we can grab this alliance with air. We will use them in our war versus Songhai, then we will just ditch them. Come here, dog. Also, we can use our diplomats to build spy network on the nations that we will be shortly attacking. Maybe we can even manage to attack Yatenga if we're fast enough and they don't get allies. So here's our first battle. He should be totally demolished. That's right, he's left with no soldiers. Easiest war of our lives, boys. We got an air and he's definitely not bad. 5 free, really good sets. I'm certainly happy with that. I think our biggest problem early game is that we do not have feudalism, and there is a couple of provinces with it, Yoma in Mali and Gao in Songhai, so we will need to crush one of these guys so we can start getting progress. Oh, okay, nice, we have stab cost modifier advisor, so we can get this one and we can boost our stability a bit cheaper, just so we have less rebellions and passive prosperity in our nation, because yeah, in this run there will be tons and tons of rebels because of how many different cultures and religions are in this area. Well, not too many religions, we have fetishist and Sunni, but there's a ton of fetishist nations and provinces. Thank you so much for the lands, my boy. And our crown lands should grow, yes, quite a bit, from 5% over 15% now. We can also develop this twice to complete our agenda. I don't like what Songhai is doing, I really don't. Yatenga also got 2 allies now. Honestly, this is a really easy decision. We're gonna declare on Mali. Promised lands to air. We're just gonna get rid of Songhai as fast as possible. Might as well fight him here. He has 0 shock. I think it should not be too difficult of a battle. There we go, that's what I thought. Sadly, he's probably gonna take the fort. Unless we get really lucky and we get the siege at 28%, which allows us to break the alliance with Kong and Katsina. So that's the only 2 things that I'm taking from Songhai. And because Kong is left with no allies, well, the problem is we don't have a claim. But if we build a claim fast enough, maybe we can attack them with no support on their side. So this will be a little bit of a gamble, but hopefully we can win this one. Please, boys, destroy them. Actually, quite easy. Now the fun part. Yeah, so Mali, as you know, has tons and tons of rebels because of their disasters that they have in the early game, and that the AI most of the time doesn't survive. I'm saying most of the time because there's probably a chance, but I've never seen them survive that. Holy crap, his whole nation is occupied by the rebels, so he can no longer recruit any soldiers. And Kong just got full annexed by Yatenga. Okay, you want war, my boy. You want war. I see you. So in this war, what we're aiming to take is a pathway to Jolov, maybe even both of their gold mines. And I'm probably not gonna take Joma because this is quite a bit of war score, 19% war score for this province. So this is what we took. Nice bit of money, which allows us to repay our loans. Up to 20% crown lands. Yeah, now the annoying part, we need to core all of this. I did just break the alliance with air as I want to make sure that we have no truce with them once we do border them, which is gonna happen after a few years. 1453 is when we will be attacking Songhai. Actually, you know what? This might be worth it. Our ruler is 35 years old. We can get a -2 unrest until his death. And this is just 60 ducats. So definitely we can take new loans and we can afford this. Rebels down. I'm also gonna provoke 1 stacks just so we don't have to deal with it during the war that we are going to declare versus Jolov, as we have a claim ready. Come here, bro. This war was quick and easy. And honestly, we're running on very low admin points, so what we can do is just take his provinces, take a full annexation, but we're not going to pour it all up. We're just going to release him as a new vassal. And now we can also summon the Diet. Seize lands, just deal with a tiny bit of rebels. We're up to 28% crown lands, and from here I actually want to grant more privileges so we have decent loyalty equilibrium. Let's go with oversight, supremacy over the sultanate, promote merchant guilds bookkeeping. 50% religious unity is not that great, so protected dhimmi communities is gonna lower our unrest just a tiny bit. We can also take reform progress growth, and now we have good loyalty equilibrium and we're set. Wow, nice, 15 prestige from an event. Since we're running with 70 prestige, we have additional 6% morale of armies. Now it's 7.5% actually. Because of our low manpower, we're running exclusively mercenary companies, and we're about to declare yet another war. This time we're fighting 4 different nations at the same time, so it's gonna be a bit tough. What I might do is recruit even the independent army, but let's see, maybe we can survive with 18,000 units. He's very annoying. We have to try and help our boy out here. I know he's coming back for this stack. Oh god, come on. Let's beat him up. Let's beat him up. Let's go. 9,000 Zazao troops. Oh my god, I don't like this anymore. You know what? Let's play it safe. We're taking independent army. We're doing it. I hope we just survived this battle for now. Yeah, let's grab another general. What is up with these generals, bro? So from Boneman, we're just taking war reparations and nothing else. I would definitely just take a white piece. However, one of our missions requires us to receive war reps from 3 different countries, and I do want to complete it. Once more, war reparations, and we can also take it from Zazao, and we will be done with the mission. What's up now, my boy? Oh, they're scattering around. Nah, you're not going anywhere. This was a wipe. We just wiped like 15,000 units. There we go, guys. We can complete gathering tributes, national tax modifier plus 25% for 10 years, and this also allows us to complete strong leadership, giving us 75 mil points and a claim on Sahel region. Even though we don't have feudalism, I'm still gonna take level 3 military technology, just so we have a little advantage over Songhai. We once again will be fighting 4 different nations at the same time. Now from Yatenga, hopefully, yes, we can full annex them. So that is quite lovely. Wealth of Africa is then giving us additional free development in our capital, production efficiency plus 10%, and yearly inflation reduction. Now, because we don't really have that many issues with the economy, I'm not gonna decrease autonomy in all provinces like I usually do. I'm just gonna exclusively focus the gold mines. So just by reducing autonomy in this province, we increase our income by nearly 1 ducat, and we can do the same with Buri. We are on positive balance, even though we are, well, not exceeding the army force limit anymore, but we still are running quite a big army for a nation like ours. Let's see, so Mali. Total war score cost is 37%. Even if they won't be co-belligerent in this war, we can still full annex them. So we can go and beat them up real quick, or in fact beat their rebels, as it is the rebels ruling over their nation. And offer to rent condottieri from Fadan Gorma for no cost. Why should I not accept? That is the question. I'll make your life easy, Mali. You don't have to worry about no rebellions no more. We are about to crush the last Songhai soldiers. Nice little stack wipe. Another 15 prestige from an event. This is insane, we're at max prestige already. We can use a little bit of this to insult one of Air's rivals and complete this agenda. So now we can actually get this cheaper level 2 advisor. And honestly, why not? We can vassalize Kano. It's 34 aggressive expansion. I'm not worried about the aggressive expansion whatsoever. With some of these guys, we still have truces, and there's really not that many nations left in our region. So if a coalition starts building up, we're just gonna keep declaring wars and avoid it. Now, because we do have 2 vassals, we can also pick strong duchies. And yeah, there we go. We can full annex Songhai. Massive expansion. Overextension is manageable. Boom. We also restored our crown lands to 30% now. And yeah, Nupi is the first nation to enter the coalition. So we're gonna go crazy with the wars. We're declaring one on Air right now. And I'm also gonna declare one on Fadan and Gorma, as well as their allies Oyo and Dahomey. Oh, looks like Zazao is joining the action too. You know what? That's completely fine. Force limit has grown like crazy, which means we don't really need to be so cheap. We can repay our previous loans. We're gonna take new indebted to the merchant guild loans. We have tons of money now, and I will be going over our force limit with the Asafo company and probably get rid of this company as it's almost out of manpower. We're just demolishing everybody in our site. What's up, bro? You wanna have a brawl? This fight, dude, let's go. That's right, as soon as our truces are expiring, we're continuing to declare these wars. Let's crush everybody. Also, we can finally pick our second-tier government reform. No doubt we're going with plus 20% national manpower modifier. Actually, we're at max manpower now, so bit by bit we can start replacing our mercenary companies with regular soldiers. Very good, we're just feeding all of these Azau lands to our boy Kano, so that we don't have to pay admin points. Pada is super low development, so I'm just gonna take this directly. Katsina and Kanem is definitely next, as they are also about to join the coalition. So here we go, we have managed to peace out Yao, and this will allow us to finally full annex Air. Let's go, boys. We managed to spawn in feudalism in the province of Gao with a little bit of development here. So now we could pay 400 ducats and embrace it right now, or wait a little bit. It would be quite a bit of time to wait, so I will opt in to get a few more loans and just embrace it right now. Nice, this war is done. Quite a few more lands that we just got. We can sell titles, as this is giving us 400 ducats, and this will help us restore our economy. We do have a few loans after all. And how convenient, boys, how convenient. We can declare a war on Vagadugu and co-belligerent Oyo, as our truce expired with both of these guys. So once again, it's gonna be a double annexation. Look at that, we are now one of the great powers. We surpassed England and Muscovy. Apparently it's Aragon that is dominating Iberian lands, as Castile is nowhere to be seen. We are making huge improvements. We now have level 3 admin technology. Completely insane. Perfect, done with this war super quickly. We got all of this in the bag. Just a couple more wars are left, as most of these guys still have a few alliances. You know, now I think we're in a really good spot, so we can actually decrease autonomy in all of our provinces, as we will have no issues with recruiting even more mercenary companies if we will need support with the rebels. And of course, why not, we can start integrating our vassals bit by bit. Wow, we're advancing so quick, right? Level 4 military technology. Now we're at the war with Benin, and our truce has expired with Yao. They are allied with Katsina, which we still have a truce with. However, their total war score cost is 41%, so we can full annex them without them even being co-belligerent, which is why I'm gonna not wait for anything and just declare. Found boy. So yeah, with Benin, what I'm gonna do is full annex them. However, once again, I won't core this. I will just release them once again after the war, and I will also feed them the lands that Nupi are owning right now. At the same time, we will feed the Katsina lands to Kano, so we can start advancing more with our admin technology and finally start unlocking some idea groups, right? Oh, come on, dude, just when I was talking about saving admin points. You cannot be serious with this crap. So here we go, guys. It's time to take some action. We're going to abdicate our current ruler so we can have an heir with better stats. We're gonna boost our stability once. And it's time to start our last war in this region, as we are about to fight the remaining 3 nations, Kanembornu, Wadai, and Nupi. Whoa, that's good stats again. And we're about to steal these rebels' progress. They're at minus 7%. Thank you so much. Instantly, we're at 7% siege. That's it, guys. We're finished here. So these 2 provinces are going directly to us. Entire Kanemborno is going to our vassal Kano. And Nupi is going to Benin. Amazing split. All we need to do now is to annex our boys. Now, there is one mission that we can easily do. We just enforce a religion on our boy Benin, and we need one more ally that is following Sunni religion, so we can get Morocco in this case. So one more thing we needed to do for this mission was to take guaranteed demi-autonomy, as we also needed to have 100% religious unity. And I'm talking about a mission embracing new traditions. Tolerance of true faith and Diplorep, which is going to help us integrate the vassals. Now, we do have brothers in faith, which is amazing with additional missionary. The aggressive expansion impact right now is not that useful. I guess we could have completed this a bit earlier, but this is still amazing because we're getting +1 stability, local unrest -2, local monthly autonomy change. Yeah, Morocco instantly is requesting us to come to aid into the war with Portugal, and honestly they have to be joking because there's no way we're accepting. So I guess thanks for completing the mission for us. We can take our first bonus from Age of Discovery, and we will be taking Colony Development Boost. Don't care about aggressive expansion right now. We will be unlocking our first idea group not too far away from now, and we will be going Colonial. Emergence of the Fulani. Yes, so a new nation is spawning. It's Fulo. Essentially what this means is 4 additional provinces for us. There we go, we can make a claim on these boys. Instantly we are declaring. That was a very short-lived existence for Fulo. Really short, like this war was insanely quick. Good looks, good looks. We're starting to look nice, especially our borders will look cool once we integrate our boys. Nice, so we have completed clearings and irrigations, and this gives us 10% dev cost reduction. So in these 25 years, we will definitely develop our gold mines a little bit more because they're not that highly developed and we're still losing money. But yeah, basically just focusing on integration of the vassals now, and then we will focus on the gold mines. Salt, cloth, and shells mission gives us another local development cost minus 5%. Apparently in one owned province, and local trade power plus 10. Yeah, so I was waiting for this one. Finally, we can sell titles, and I'm doing this for one reason, and that is allowing us to revoke one of Demi privileges. We don't want to have guaranteed Demi autonomy. Only took this so we could complete a mission. It will be much more beneficial for us to convert all of our provinces, and of course this does give us quite a bit of money, which allows us to repay the 1%ers, and with new 1% loans we can probably repay a major part of these 4% ones. Yes, we're left with one 4% loan. So now we're making free ducats even though our gold mines are barely developed. Oh, I can't wait to unlock the ideas because we will be colonizing Tuat first, which will give us access to Tlemcen, which currently has no allies. I hope it's gonna stay like this and they won't get annexed by someone like Portugal or Aragon, which has provinces here, and the junior partner Castile. Holy. Maybe we actually don't want to colonize Tuat because bordering Aragon could be a big issue. I kind of want to focus maybe Congo first. Tier 3 government reform is here. Honestly, religious unity, we can fix that over time, but 10% land maintenance modifier, it's quite nice. And yes, we can pick level 5 admin, however we still need to wait a little bit until we can unlock our first exploration idea. With the excess admin points, we can start coring, or full coring I should say, the remaining provinces that we have here. As a lot of this was stated but not yet fully cored. There we go. Exploration is unlocked and we have recruitment of explorers and conquistadors. That is a sick advisor right here that we got. Time to start exploring, boys. This will be the golden age of Timbuktu. Oh no. Yeah, actually, they must be joking. So we're getting around 50,000 or 60,000 rebel stacks now. Nah, that's wild. Oh well, been there, done that. Hey, at least we have our first colonists, right? Without a doubt, we're going for native repression policy as this will help us establish the colonies quicker. Let's see, so South America, we already have Castile colonizing. So yeah, honestly, I think I will stick with my plan and go for Congo. I will seize this province from Benin, as this way we will be able to increase our colonial range, which right now, the province next to Congo, we simply cannot reach it. Let's also not forget that we can take additional privileges now, native assimilation, grant new world charters. Later on we will also take Amir's expedition rights, but right now we don't need it. We have converted quite a few provinces, 61% religious unity, not too bad, definitely good progress. There we go, core is finished and we can finally start colonization. Now of course we gotta bring some of our boys in that province and get ready for the war with Congo. We got rid of the natives, we made a claim, it's time to go. We are matching their level 6 mill technology, so we should be able to take them on easily because they're only allied with Lunda and Cuba. We have a large army. Time to destroy them. Also, both of our generals have morale of armies plus 5%, and we also have this 6 shock one. Good luck, my boy, good luck. So this is the only battle that we had in this war so far, and it's pretty much done already. We have also integrated our boy over here. We are finishing the remaining course with Cuba. Just white peace. And there we go, we can conclude the war finally. Break this alliance with Congo. You break your alliance with Cuba. His total war score cost is 144%, so honestly we don't need to take that many provinces in this specific war. Next war we can full annex them. Right now I would rather get a little bit of money from them. This was actually a really nice expansion. Oh, I must tell you, I'm sick of these rebels. They're spawning on top of my units. That's a bit of money, 347 ducats from increasing our corruption, which we instantly can get rid of by using our piety interaction. And you know what, it's time to build some stuff. We can build a marketplace over here and we can build a few more mosques. How are we looking? 681 development, still in the great powers list without the second institution. Apparently we have a super scary France. Now that is also really scary, like the Mamluks have expanded quite a bit. Damn son, looking good boys, 81%. That temporary second missionary was really amazing, although now it's gone, so the conversions will be a little bit slower. So yeah, you know what, even if we won't be fighting Marquez just yet, it still will be a good decision to start colonizing Tuat right now, as this will allow us to eventually finish Unite Home Region mission. We will need to just colonize 2 more provinces here. No, actually 3 provinces, as Giado is also a part of our region. But now we can jump into another war. Let's do it, boys. Let's crush Cuba. The real Cuba, not that fake one in the Caribbean. That is super nice. Marrakesh does have Renaissance, so we can ask him to share it to us for a little price of 5 ducats monthly. Less points for us to spend. Also, I kind of want to get the Conquistador, so we can go, for example, here, and then we can reach Luba. Nice, let's go. 200 population into what? Lovely. And Castile is the first nation to form a colonial one. They're done with Brazil. Really quick expansion. Interesting that they didn't set up any colonies in Africa yet. Oh, they're fighting France right now. Yo, that's crazy. French conquest of Lorraine. How nice is that? We enter the Age of Reformation with 3 objectives instantly done. So whenever we need, we can start our golden era. I plan to do this once we have level 7 admin. Yet another annexation. Hey guys, beautiful. We have Renaissance available, so we can take level 6, level 7. That's right, Timbuktu, the 4th greatest power, better than Poland. And now is probably a good time to start our golden era, as this allows us to take level 7 cheaper. We can select our second idea group. We are going for expansion ideas. This will cause a little bit of corruption because we are going with disbalanced research, as our Diplo is still level 5. However, I'm still gonna pick level 8 military, because honestly I think we can start fighting Marrakesh. And I'm not too afraid of the Iberian giants anymore. We can at the same time do a war versus Kikondia. So this is our first encounter with Tunis. Boy, you don't know the Timbuktu power. You underestimated us, bro. Okay, so next we need to colonize this area, as we do have this agenda that we can complete, which would be lovely. So might as well, as we have an additional colonist now from our expansion ideas. So we're at the same time working on colonizing Giado, Darfur, and now this area too. Oh, I don't like this. Mamluks just took over this wasteland with their name. They look incredibly massive. We also have Funj that just spawned. He's instantly guaranteed by Ethiopia. Oh, crap. At least we got another fort here. Well, nice. One of the wars is concluded. And what's that? Congo with just 1 ally in Chokwi? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, Africa is definitely a continent where there's many different nations spawning out of thin air. Shanti now is spawning. Once again, we must get a claim on this boy. We could diplo-vassalize him, but he's a different religion. This would take forever. That's it, boys. Been a long couple of wars, but here we are, full annexing Congo. Rest in peace, suckers. And soon enough, just need to finish a few of these cores. We will also take a bunch of lands from Marrakesh. Actually, you know what? Maybe we take something like this and we just simply release Morocco. We don't need to core crap. Yeah, this way we don't get Tafilalt. Do we need this gold? At some point we will integrate Morocco, we will be fine. That is a massive expansion anyways. So after all, I've decided that we're going to fight Ethiopia. I want to take this one remaining province that we need for us to finish the mission Unite Home Region. Luba, what's up, my boy? I heard you want to give us a province for free. So I think we're gonna easily wreck Ethiopia here. Yeah, he stands no chance. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I so wanted to get this heir. And our ruler is 71 now. He dies. This is tragic. This guy is so garbage. And I don't want to disinherit him because that coup thing could happen, right? Our regent is 64, so she could also die. Yeah, so here we go. We have this garbage new ruler. And at the very least, the new heir is half decent. Only 80 points to boost ability, which is nice. Actually, I'm gonna boost it twice. We also have Ethiopia out of the war. So yes, finally, full annexation of our boy Funj, which allows us to unite the home region, giving us 25 power projection, monthly autonomy change minus 0.05 for 25 years. I think a ton of provinces will lose 10 years of separatism because we do have quite a bit of a rebel problem. And permaclaim on every neighboring area, honestly, not too bad. Oh my god, so Aragon and Castile united, and now we have a mega powerful Spain. You know, the interesting thing is that Spain no longer has any colonial ideas. Aragon went with infrastructure, offensive, and trade. So their colonial game is gonna get really delayed. I guess you could say we kind of fixed our borders after annexing Kazambi. As now look at this, man, glorious Timbuktu. One thing I really don't like is this war. Portugal is fighting Marrakesh. They're actually losing versus Marrakesh, Tunis, and Touggourt? No, you gotta be joking, right? He has 14,000 soldiers, this guy has 6,000. They might actually lose Also, yeah, this, don't pay attention to Argon. I know, it's ugly. I still don't really know what I'm gonna do with Maghreb. We could get Mamluks as an ally and try and fight Spain or Portugal at least. It's really annoying that they're allied with England. Or, on the other hand, we could try and get Ottomans on our side and just fight the Mamluks instead. It probably would be a better choice to fight the Mamluks, as they are currently getting owned by the Ottomans. So they wouldn't be that good of an ally. We can start improving relations and I guess somehow try and get access to the Mediterranean so that we could actually ally them. In the meantime, I'm also gonna work on getting a border with Kilva. We will start colonizing Cape, and then I will colonize a province next to Kilva. Of course, we could just colonize this way, but these provinces are not that useful, as Cape, for example, is. I would so love if Portugal actually loses this war. This would simply mean more cores for us to retake. You know, maybe it wasn't the best idea to colonize 5 provinces at the same time. We're paying 34 ducats for colonial maintenance. Well, it's really temporary. We're gonna finish this one at least soon. Now this is nice. We finished another expansion idea, which is giving us 20 global settlers increase. We also have global trade power plus 10% now. So we finally have our naval doctrine. I went with galley combat ability, all thanks to us finishing exploration ideas and getting naval force limit modifier. Plus 25% is really nice. I honestly cannot believe this, but Marrakesh did win that war. What happened with Portugal? Don't ask me. Some really weird stuff. You know, honestly, I think an alliance with France would be 10 times more useful than one with the Ottomans, because our main problem will definitely be Spain, so that's right. Our first good ally. Whoa, that's insane. One of our provinces gets 65 support for colonialism, institution spread and local development cost minus 15%. That is honestly really good. This wasn't even in a state, but now I'm definitely gonna state this, encourage development. And yeah, easily we can get this to 100, so we can have colonialism at least spreading. Now there's a couple of cool wars for us to participate in, one of them being versus Busoga, and my favorite, one versus Marrakesh. Sadly, both of these guys would now join. We can go belligerent to Gord, however, Tunis, no way. They are allied with the Ottomans. I guess at least we can use this war to break that alliance. Hey, that's really good. Finally, we have upgraded our government rank to an empire. We have a bunch of accepted cultures, as well as a much larger governing capacity. Okay, so we're pretty much done with the war with Marrakesh. I just vassalized to Gord. From Tunis, I will take this one province. I will ask them to break the alliance with the Ottomans, and we can steal some money. Yes, this makes our borders even prettier. Now, our boy Marrakesh, yes, he's given tons and tons of provinces to our vassal Morocco. And additionally, we're full annexing Boussogi, which is crazy aggressive expansion and most importantly overextension. But yeah, basically good that we did give tons of stuff to our vassals, so we're still below 100%. It's gonna take a little while before we get enough admin points to core all of this, but another cool thing is that we can diplo vassalize Kabylia. I was about to attack them, but we can get this alliance, improve relations, maybe send a gift or some, and this will be once again a really nice vassal for us for free. We're completely out of manpower. The biggest issue during these wars was not actual wars, but tons of rebels. Ooh, nice, we're trading in ivory now, plus 2 diplo rep. This is actually really good because it makes annexation so much faster. And plus 1 stability apparently. Nice. And yeah guys, it's 15:31. I think it's definitely time to finish off the run. So what we achieved with Timbuktu is us having 1213 development. Somehow with even so much development, we are only the 5th greatest power. Commonwealth, Spain, France, they're all doing insane. And the craziest thing was that it was Aragon forming Spain in this run, which kinda screwed them over because of their idea picks. So yeah, if we take a look into the players map mode, this is what we own. It does look much prettier in the political map view because of the massive wastelands that we own in Africa here. In this run, we went with colonial ideas, exploration, expansion, and we focused entirely on Africa. So we colonized a lot around our starting regions here in Nigeria, Sahel, Guinea, completely wiped out Congo. We own the entirety of Morocco, which we are currently integrating. We took a province from Tunis. Kabylia will be our vassal pretty soon. We have Tugort. We colonized Cape and now a province right next to Kilwa, so since we made this claim, we can get into a war with Kilwa anytime we want to. Easy access to Madagascar. The Mamluks are really weakened, so we could definitely fight them too. Basically, bunch of opportunities. And from here, completely uniting Africa would not be difficult, it would only be time consuming. Once we would get stronger, we would definitely establish ourselves in South and North America. We would just need a stronger navy so we could fight Portugal and England and take over their colonies in Caraibas here and Colombia. Interesting that England owns all of this. And it seems they're going for, well, at least towards Mexico. We converted a ton of provinces. We have 82% religious unity. Just a few more provinces are following fetishist religion here. No issues with our economy. We're earning tons of money from gold trade, running a huge army of 72,000 units. And yeah, overall, it was a really fun campaign. I do enjoy playing in Africa. Is Timbuktu the best nation in this region? Probably not. The ideas are decent, but they could definitely be better, and the lack of military ideas is kind of annoying. But it has a really good map color, so there's that. And yeah, enough talking. I hope you did enjoy this run. If you did, make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much to our YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters Woeno, Muhammed, the Whale Biologist, Lazar, and Nikolas. Your support is greatly appreciated.